Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I am going on holiday. So basically I'm going on holiday to Portugal. So we drove there, and then after we took a bus to the airport, and it was we had a really good trip view, and we got to see lots of planes flying ahead. So yeah, and then after at the airport we got some delicious food, and I got pizza. It was delicious. When we were done looking around and eating, we went to our gates to wait for our plane. Then we got lots of free food on the plane. It was really cool to look out of the window because the light looks so cool. Then we finally made it to our hotel, and it was so cool. There was a beautiful place that we could just sit outside, right outside the hotel. There was lots of sitting areas outside the hotel, which is really nice. We did spend some time out there just looking outside. It was really nice view and stuff, so we really enjoyed sitting out there. So then we went inside the hotel, and it was really beautiful. Lots of paintings on the wall, and kind of a marble design. There was lots of pink and blue colours. It's really nice, and I think we really enjoyed it right there. There was even a bar there where you can get drinks, and it was just really nice. When we went straight in, we were surprised by how beautiful the whole place looked. So me and my sisters looked around. It was lots of fun. But of course we were really excited to go see our rooms, so here's what you've all been waiting for: our rooms. We had this nice fun key card, which for some reason was really fun to use. We had 2 rooms, and this was just one of them. The bathrooms were really nice and really spacious, and the showers were so good. There was a lot of clothes space for your clothes, wardrobes, and coffee for people who love coffee. There's a coffee machine. There was 2 beds in this room. There was 1 single bed, and it even came with a gigantic TV and a bed. So when you're in bed, you can just watch TV. The only problem was all the shows were in Portuguese. The next day, hi guys, we woke up at around 9 o'clock to go down and get breakfast, and let me just say this: the food was so good. There was plenty of fruit, and my favourite was oranges. There was croissants, little tarts. It was really delicious. There was even hot chocolate, which I had every day. I love hot chocolate. This was my finishing meal. It was delicious. I even got this yogurt, and you can tell by my face, I did not really like it, but I think some people liked it. My mum said it was good, so maybe it was just me. Then there was this really cool pancake machine. I was thinking, I don't want those. The pancakes were came out super satisfyingly, and I was yep, I want one of those in my house, because pancake every day. How cool would that be? Straight after breakfast, we went into the pool, which was a really good time to go because literally no one was there. And the pool room was really cool. There was a jacuzzi, which was really bubbly and warm, which we all went in, and it was so much fun. The pool was really big, and it was so much fun. It was really enjoyable. After swimming, we went to the aquarium, and we saw lots of water displays. We saw 2, and this one was my personal favorite. It was a water fountain, and I thought it was super cool. So but I did get a little bit wet, but I still really enjoyed it because it was fun. Enjoyed it. It was a perfect place for pictures, of course. And also when we were walking to the aquarium, there was a beautiful view of the ocean. We got to meet this guy with no clue what it was though. Then we went over to this bit called the florist section, and we saw so many fishes, lots in these tanks, and they're so beautiful, all just minding their own business. And we saw big ones, and most of them are quite small. There's really nice water features there, and it even taught you what the fishes were called in of course they're in Portuguese, but they had the translation underneath. And yeah, these are the bigger ones, all sorts of fish. Then we saw these steps, which of course we climbed up, and it was so much fun. After we went to another section of the aquarium, and you won't believe it, we saw sharks. I was a little bit scared, but they seemed friendly sharks, but luckily they were kept in a container. after, we went to go see like these birds, and I'm pretty sure we saw puffins, and like there was fish in the water as well. I was like, oh, I've never seen puffins up close, which is so cool. And they were just all flying around, and we even saw like their names, and it told us their like breeds, and there was a little starfish in there too. After, we like saw a little shark sleeping, hiding in the rock. I kind of wanted to take it home, but then we saw penguins. They were having so much fun diving around, swimming underwater, and I was just like, oh wow, I've never seen like penguins this close up, and I kind of wanted to definitely take this one home too. And then the penguins they started all diving into the water. I think they went to go play underneath or like get fish. It was like really cool. Then after, we saw this little otter, and it was just like swimming around, hiding underneath like this tree trunk, which was amazing because I love otters. Like, they're one of my favorite animals, and I actually loved it. Looked like so soft, and I really wanted to pet it, but of course it's wildlife, so we were meant to leave it alone. And then later, when he gets better, they'll probably release him back into the ocean because it's a time. And he seemed to like have his own little toy that he swam around with, and he seemed to be like really enjoying playing in the water. And then after a while, he disappeared again. So we went to another section where we saw a load of jellyfishes and like all sorts of creatures like frogs and stuff. And then we saw like this little window, and this is where the penguins had been swimming down to. We'd wonder where they'd been diving into, and this was like their little spot that you can see from the extra window. And it looks like they like to put on a show for everyone. It was so cool because I really love penguins. After the fantastic trip to the aquarium, we all went to a cable car so we could just get a better like look of the whole of Portugal just for fun, which was really awesome. Like, it was so pretty, and we saw like above the ocean and like lots of cars. We just went for like a little bit, and it was just for fun. We didn't actually use it to get back to the hotel. We just went for fun, I guess. Then before going back to the hotel, we took a stop at a park which was like directly in front of our hotel, and had lots of climbing areas, an ice cream shop, and it was so enjoyable. Then after us got a good night's sleep, and like us a bit more tired, we went to swim, and we had a synchronized swimming competition. Let's just say it wasn't that amazing. The next morning we headed straight for the beach, and it was like so much fun. We drove in, got like a cab, and then we went to the beach. So the cab didn't there wasn't a long drive, but it was quite quick, to be honest. Then the side of the beach was beautiful. The view was amazing, and the ocean was like so nice. And like I was so excited like to get in the water and get like ready and started, and like to get the feeling of sand between my toes. That's why I love summer. We paid for like a little sitting area, and then we left our stuff there and went to the ocean, which was really cold, but it actually ended up to be really beautiful and relaxing. We got used to it. We played games like jumping over the waves, and it was like the water was glimmering in the sunlight. It was fantastic. I would gladly go every single day if I could. I would probably want to move to Portugal just for the beach. Then after we went to the ocean bit, we went up to get some food at a restaurant, and the restaurant also had the most beautiful view and really nice spots to sit. So yeah, we got good seats, and then we got them our menu and decided what to eat. And I was really amazed by the view still. As you guys can see, we had a really good view and a nice sun to look at while we were deciding the food on our menu and stuff. So yeah, and we could literally see boats, and also there was a surfing, you could learn to surf there, which was absolutely so cool. So you could see people who were learning to surf and down there. After admiring the food, we got our drinks, and I tried out my sister's smoothie. It was delicious. It was full of strawberries, all sorts of healthy stuff, and I was thinking maybe I'll start making it at home because it was super good. Then I tried this. It was a bit like, it tasted like, it was like called an acai refresher, a bit like in Starbucks, but it was more good. Then I got my meal. I ordered a bacon burger and some chips, and let me just say, those are the best chips I've ever tasted. No offense to McDonald's, but they were the absolute best, and they went so well with this sauce. I'd never heard of the sauce before. It was so good. Then there was like these crisps chips that came with my sister's like wrap, and they were super good too. Like everything that I ate with it was actually really delicious. Then after eating, we went back into the beautiful ocean, which was so much fun. And then I had my most favourite drink ever, mango iced tea, and in Portuguese it's manga iced tea. And then for my starter I had vegetable soup, which was so nice and warm, and I loved it. And then I had chicken and rice, which was delicious, and I really enjoyed it. And it came with also a fancy sauce and a cup. Then of course I had to get chips because they are delicious, and it was absolutely so satisfying to break the rice because it was in the circle and it's so perfect. Then I got this custard cake thingy, and my sister got fruit, and my mum got a cheesecake, and it was so satisfying to break. On my last day of the holiday, we went to do a little bit of sightseeing in the morning because we were leaving in the afternoon, and we saw these beautiful statues. There were 2 water fountains, and it was so nice to look at. There was lots of things to see, and we took lots of pictures there. It was a really, really nice sight. So I was so glad that we went there before we left. And we also saw this really nice statue. I'm not completely sure what they mean. Then we hit the road, we got a cab to the airport. We were so sad that we had to leave, but we did. In the airport I got a bagel and a cookie. So I will give the whole meal a 5 out of 10, but I did not really like the Starbucks pink drink. So I got my usual order, a strawberry acai refresher, which is my absolute favourite. So I give it a 10 out of 10. It was so good. When we got on the plane, we got a little sweet treat because to have in the plane. And I kind of slept most of the flight, so it wasn't a very long flight, which wasn't too bad. After, we took a bus to go back to the place where the cars are parked. And yeah, it took us a while to find our car, but we did find it eventually. When we were driving there, it was a long drive, so the sun was setting, but when we got home, it was already dark. And Snowy was thrilled to see us, and when I went straight up to my room, and it was boiling, so it must have had warm weather while I was gone. I put away all of my stuff, took off all my jewelry, and just put it all in my bag, because I was exhausted. I was just I probably just put all my stuff away really quickly, go have a shower and go eat. That's what I was thinking in my head. I was tired, not too tired, because I had quite a long sleep in the plane, which was my problem, and I also slept in the car, so I was not too tired. But I knew I had to unpack, so I was planning on doing it in the morning, but I decided to only unpack my backpack and then have a shower, and then I separate it. So yeah, I changed into my pajamas really quickly, and we had pizza and chicken wings. I give the pizza a 10 out of 10. It was homemade, but it wasn't as good as Domino's pizza. The chicken, a 10 out of 10. I was really wanting more. We ran out really fast though. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, guys, if you want more videos like this one. And I will see you next time. And also like this video if you enjoyed. Bye!